Alright, second take. Welcome back, or welcome to my little knitting nook. This week, I feel like I have nothing to show, even though I do have some finished objects and I have done some progress on some things, but I'll just get straight into it. Last week, I talked about this sock, the Colorwork Coffee Club sock for the February chart with this very green sock. It is a gift knit for my stepmother-in-law. It's this, and after it washed up and got blocked, it's so soft and so nice. And straight away when I was done with those, I cast on this sock. A very basic striped red and white sock. I'm calling this my Waldo sock because it reminds me so much of Where's Waldo. So this is my Waldo sock. It's not straight up stockinette. I don't know what the stitch is called, but I've seen it so many times and I didn't want a basic stockinette. I wanted some structural knits on it, so it's, yeah, I don't know what the stitch is called, but this is it. It's made out of some of my stash yarn. In this one, actually, if it can focus. Come on, focus on this. Doesn't look like it really wanted to. There it goes. So this yarn, this is called Kopperrød or Copper Red, and the white one for it, I think it's like a natural. I'll figure it out and put it here, but it's just scrap yarn. I've used this yarn for my Sunday socks. Put a picture up so you can see how it looks, and I think I want to knit those up again, but in a different kind of yarn, because this is very, very thick and scratchy, perfect for socks or like thicker socks, and I want to make it up in a softer yarn, which I will show you a little later. Next thing I want to show you is the Dogmar sweater. I've not done a whole lot of progress on it. I've just finished up with the increases, and now I'm just knitting up back and forth until I have the required length for it to be put on hold so I can start on the shoulders. I probably won't be knitting too much on this until I leave for the wedding in about 2 weeks. But this is how far I've gotten. I still love it. I still really much enjoy it, and I really want to knit on it again. But it's a little bit on hold until we leave for the wedding, so I have something to do whilst away. But speaking of the wedding, the shawl that I am to wear, I have realized that I do not have enough yarn at all for this. I've gotten this far. Let's see if I can put the sock somewhere so that you can actually see as well. Okay, so when I wrap this around myself, I'll show you quickly. I don't know if you can hear me, but we will have to make this work somehow. Okay. This is how far I've gotten. It goes through the arm, around my back, and now I have gotten to this far. And I'm not stretching it. If I stretch it, it will go way further, but I like this. I don't want this to happen. I want it to lay relaxed around my shoulders, and I am really hoping that I will be able to make this lay flat so it won't roll up whilst wearing it, because I want it to be even wider than this when it's done blocking, not like it's over my shoulder, like rolled up like 6,000 times, but I am on my 4th ball of yarn, and I need at least 2 more. So the yarn math was not present whilst shopping for yarn for this project. So, but it is 2 weeks until the wedding, so I have to get this done and blocked, and I need to be happy with it before we leave in 2 weeks' time. And I'm a little bit nervous. It's a little bit boring, but I'm trusting the process, and hopefully it'll be fine. Alright. The last thing that I have to show is just yarn, actually. It is for the next future sock. I am still thinking about what kind of pattern I want to do with it, but it is knitting for olive, merino wool. I have been thinking about this color combination for some time, and I think it's gonna be beautiful. It is the color Cloud, just a basic white yarn, beautiful, paired with this color called Bordeaux, and together, just look at this. Isn't it gorgeous? I need it to focus. Here we go. Like with some elegant small cables, like neat and elegant cables, with the Bordeaux one as a main color, and 2 or 3 stripes with this white color, and some cabling. I am thinking about knitting up the Sunday sock, like shown here. With this, there's something in this yarn. I don't know. But I want some cables because I want to see that, you know, when you're knitting 2 different colors and you're purling and you see that little line of the opposite color, and so you have like a little, like you have white and then you have a tiny line of this purple one and then a tiny line of this white one before you go over to the purple one in full. I want that. I want to see it. Like, I'll show you on this one actually. You can see it on this one because I figured out that I wanted to do the, like here, those tiny lines on the floats on this. I want that. I want it to show, and I want it to be nice, and I want it to be neat, and I want to see those lines when knitting with this yarn. But I'm still looking for the perfect pattern. I have been looking on Ravelry, see if I can find it. I may do the, I have seen so many pretty ones on Summerly Knits Ravelry, and I may pick one of those. I may do the Sunday sock because I already have the pattern, but I don't know. I have promised my boyfriend for a long time now that I will knit him up some socks. So, and he has also chosen a yarn from my stash, and I will be knitting that up for him soon. He has actually chosen the dark green on this sock for the entire sock. So he will get that soon. I will see if I can be able to make myself start on those socks before I start on these socks, but I have to finish up my Waldo socks before. So that's it. One more sock before, no, shawl, sock, dogmud. And then I'll maybe brush some dust off the Haraboji cardigan because I want a cardigan. I need a cardigan. And I've been seeing cardigan pictures of the Haraboji cardigan on Instagram, and I want my own. So be done. It's been on the needles for far too long, and I knit on it a little bit, and then it goes into hibernation again. So, Haraboji sweater soon. It's a big, bulky project. I won't be carrying it along with me when I go out for traveling, so it will be a at-home project. Yeah, so that's. I'm gonna brush some dust off that soon. I also have. I need to say this so that I can make myself actually do it, but I do have a dress that I really want to knit up. It is. Oh, I need my phone. The dress is called Lunch at Tiffany's, and it is gorgeous. But after, it is knit from a designer called Ann-Katrin Stoll, and it is such a gorgeous dress. And with the dress, you can also choose if you want the top or the skirt, and the length of the skirt, obviously, and how far you want the slit on the dress, and how long you want the arms. It's like a wrap dress ish, and it's ribbing, all over ribbing, but it's beautiful, and I love it. But she has come out with another dress. I don't know if it's completely done. I think it's test knitting right now. Pure rib dress. It's an off the shoulder, and it's just gorgeous. I mean, I don't know if you can see that properly. How gorgeous isn't that? It's lovely, and now I don't really know if I want to dress that Lunch at Tiffany dress or that pure rib dress. Let's see if I can find the picture of the Lunch at Tiffany's to compare here. Here is the Lunch at Tiffany's. Beautiful. And I did buy the yarn for the black one. I've been having that yarn for quite some time now, so I have to actually start knitting it up again because I have started the back panel on it, but it's just collecting dust at the moment. But that's for another time. Maybe I'll bring that on vacation with me, but we'll see. But for now, this is it. It is Sunday, it is upload day, and I'll see you when I see you.